Hey, what's going on, fellow Earthlings? This is Austin once again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my story. The story of me and how I got started in this business. I was still living with my mom at the time. Throughout working with my mom and my dad in his handyman construction business, I had many other jobs and many other trades. I could not decide where I wanted to work. I didn't seem to fit in anywhere that I went. I didn't seem to get along with the people or want to follow the rules of whatever organization I was working for because I thought that I had a better way pretty much everywhere I went. Which in most cases, I didn't have better ideas. I just thought I did at the time. But you have to make many mistakes in life before you succeed, and this is a story that kind of shows that. So as you can see, I've been in the thrifty, removing business for a little while now. With my mom working in estate sales, I was always in a different house and helping her clear out something or helping someone move something to their house that they had bought from the estate sale. So I've just always been hauling and moving and removing stuff for people all my life, so it kind of came natural to me. I'm very good at playing Tetris in the truck. It's just something that I grew up with and had to do when I was moving. Me and my girlfriend at the time, she's my wife now, when I moved us for the first time, I had to play Tetris inside this little tiny Nissan hardbody truck that I had at the time. And we had to stack it in there 5 feet over the cab, which made us look like a bunch of rednecks running around. Yeehaw! But point being, I got very good at what I was doing and where I was working. Now, around the time that me and my wife moved into this new place, I got her pregnant, and we weren't married at this time. When I was moving back and forth from jobs and working with my dad, working with my mom, working here, working there, working at Steak and Shake, there were so many different places I worked. These places helped me kind of form what I became today. And every place I worked at, there was somebody that I looked up to that I could say, or somebody that I looked up to that I could take something away from and walk away from that person or that job with something learned, with a new skill or a new habit or a new thought to live life by. So
your journey always makes you who you are.
My journey definitely made me the man I am today. After we had the kid, I had to get a job right away. So I got a job as a delivery pizza boy, and I won't name the pizza place because I don't like them that much. So I got the job as a pizza delivery boy at this pizza place, Italian restaurant. So they made gourmet Italian food and they made awesome New York pizza. I mean, the food was great, especially when I got around to cooking it. But at this point, I'm just a pizza delivery boy. I worked for several years just delivering pizza, collecting tips, saving my cash, and making ends meet. I had to do what I had to do to make life good for me, my girlfriend, and my child at the time. Shortly after, me and my wife got married. If we were to fast forward just a couple of years, I was promoted to a sous chef / prep cook. In the morning, I would come in around 6 o'clock and I would prep all the chicken, I would prep lettuce, I would prep meatballs. I made literally hundreds of meatballs a day sometimes and cooked hundreds of wings, and I probably peeled thousands of shrimp a day at times. We got rocked in this restaurant so much that I was really underweight. I really never ate because of all the stress. About 3 chicken tenders a day maybe I would eat. I would take about 15-minute breaks out of a 15-hour day. It was very bad. It ended up getting so bad that I was so stressed out. This is 6 years into it. This is 3 years of being an actual chef in the kitchen. I worked my way up to being head chef 2 or 3 days a week. Now, it got so stressful being in that position and working so many hours and not being able to see my kids. And when I was home, I was sleeping all the time. It was horrible. I eventually just gave my boss 2 months heads up that I was leaving and I no longer was going to be working in this industry, and I was going to move on and start my own business and take a huge risk. Huge risk. You have to take huge risks in life in order to succeed, and I knew that, so I went for it. So shortly before I gave my 2 months, and I know 2 months is a long time, it's not 2 weeks, I really did give 2 months. I wanted to give my employer at the time plenty of time to train a new person to replace me. So I agreed on 2 months, I would help train the new person and I would be gone. And that's why I did that. During those 2 months, I ended up buying a house out in De Leon Springs, Florida, where I currently live now, and I had my Chevrolet Avalanche, a 2004 Chevrolet Avalanche I bought probably 2 years prior to putting in my 2 months at this job. That Chevrolet Avalanche, along with a $1,300 tandem axle flat trailer, it was 12 foot long. I started a hauling business. I thought on the name, I thought maybe I need to do something with my name in it, Austin Hiers Junk Removal, or AH Junk Removal, or I thought Higher Standards Junk Removal. And I thought. I finally came across Let It Go. I came across this name because every time I was taking something away from someone's house, there was one common phrase, and that was, let it go. Let it go. How about this, sir? Let it go. And so it became a very common phrase, and I remembered it. I said, that's a great name. Let It Go Junk Removal. I'm gonna do it. I went the next day and I bought the LLC, Let It Go Junk Removals LLC. I was so excited. Everybody that I told, hey, would you pick Higher Standards Junk Removal or Let It Go Junk Removal? Everybody said Let It Go Junk Removal and said that it was a very clever, great name. So from this point on, I was so excited to get started in this business and just move forward with Let It Go Junk Removal. I explained in one of my last videos my first job, how I got it off of Craigslist, and you can go check that out now. But the point of this video is just to tell you the story of how I got started. There were so many obstacles and so many things I wanted to do, but I had to do other things before I could do the things I wanted to do. So in life, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, and then what you want to do comes after. So always remember that. Maybe it's not the right time for you right now, but your time will come. If you really want something to happen and you keep pushing for it and you never give up, then that will happen for you. You could check out my last video about how I said Google Ads is something that really helps out. But it is hard work. It is not just throw a Google ad up and you're getting your phones ringing. Sometimes it works that way, but sometimes it doesn't. So if you're out there doing everything you can, doing face-to-face referrals, that's a great thing to do. That's what's going to get people associated with your business and the person that owns your business. And if they love you, most likely they're going to love your business. That's just how people are. When you go into these people's houses and you're removing their items, remember to compliment their house, compliment them, compliment anything that you see around them that you feel is worthy of a compliment. It always makes them feel good. It makes them feel comfortable and want to hire you because you're being nice to them. Who's nice these days? Seriously, guys, let's be nicer to everybody around us. There are a lot of people out there, and almost every single one of them says, I hate people. People are so mean. You know, so are you. Everybody's mean. Let's just do our best to be nicer to the people around us and understand that their situations could be affecting the mood that you're not necessarily liking right now. Maybe something's happening in their life that you've never experienced before. On another note, let's get back to my story. So, after I bought my Avalanche and my trailer and I got my business going and I got out there and I was starting to get some calls and I was making some money and I was getting the ball rolling. You get the momentum rolling and you keep the momentum rolling. You keep going. Don't ever stop going out there and marketing. Don't ever stop telling people about your business. It's something that is just necessary to do. After I started to make some more money by just hustling, I bought a dump trailer, I bought a dump truck, and now I went out and I bought me 5 dumpsters and a roll-off trailer to make some more money this year. Don't spend your money, invest your money into your business. That is how you will grow, and that is the only way you will succeed. If you don't invest your money back into your business and you spend it on whatever, a nice car, a nice house, nice clothes, nice shoes, it's nice to live comfortable. But don't spend too much money before you know you're guaranteed to have money for life. I work on every day, how can I have a passive income so by the time I'm old and I can't move anymore, I can have a passive income that is paying me in my old bones to sit down and finally play some video games or something like that. Maybe not just sit down or go out and do something I enjoy even more than making money, because there are things I enjoy more than making money. But right now I enjoy making money, and making money is necessary for my survival, my 3 kids, my wife, and my employee survival depends on me and my drive and my business. So that's the moral of the story, guys, is just keep pushing, just keep driving. No matter what obstacles come up, no matter what happens, just push through it and you'll find yourself on the other side of that electric fence eventually. I say electric fence because that's a barrier. I think of a barrier as an electric fence, and I'm gonna get through that thing eventually. Eventually, some way, I'm gonna outthink that, and I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get under it. I'm gonna go around it. I'm gonna splash some water on it and short it out. Whatever it takes. So thanks for joining me again. I hope some of this information really helped you guys out. Feel free to kick, punch, lick, smack, or smash that like button. And if you're a subscriber, hit that notifications bell so that you can be notified every time I have a helpful video to put up. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Encourage all your friends to watch this channel and tell people that I'm amazing. And always be amazing. Stay amazing, because being amazing is amazing. Catch you later next time on Let It Go and Breathe Easy.